अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, सिंध टेलीविजन न्यूज़ जे पारां मां आहियां मुंहिंजो मेज़बान फयाज़ नाइच। नाज़रीन, हिन वक़्तु असां शिकागो में मौजूदु आहियूं, जिते पाकिस्तानी कम्यूनिटी सां जेको आहे लाॻापियल यंगस्टर्स असां सां गॾु आहिनि ऐं उन्हनि सां असां गुफ़्तगू कंदासूं हितां जे तालीमी माहौल ते ऐं हितां हू जेके जन स्कूलनि में पढ़नि था, जन कॉलेजिस में पढ़नि था, उन्हनि जे बारे में गुफ़्तगू कंदासूं ऐं हिते जे अकेडमिक एटमॉस्फेयर जे बारे में गुफ़्तगू कंदासूं। अचो त उन गुफ़्तगू खे अॻिते वधायूं। असां हूंदा पंहिंजे साॼे पासे जिते असांजूं नंढियूं पंहिंजो भेनरूं वेठियूं आहिनि, अचो त उन सां गुफ़्तगू कयूं। नालो तव्हां पंहिंजो ॿुधाईंदव ऐं तव्हां कहिड़े स्कूल में पढ़ो था ऐं पंहिंजे थोरो तालीमी पस मंज़र जे बारे में ऐं किथां खां आहियो हुतां सिंध खां?
मुंहिंजो नालो ज़ैनब जतोई आहे। मां हिते घुमण आई आहियां, पाकिस्तान मां बिलोंग थी कयां, हैदराबाद मां डेंटिस्ट्री पढ़ंदी आहियां हैदराबाद इसरा यूनिवर्सिटी में। मां हिते घुमण आई आहियां फैमिली सां।
मुंहिंजो नालो इर्शा आहे ऐं आउं शिकागो में रही पवंदी आहे ऐं रोमीविल हाई स्कूल में पढ़ंदी आहे।
You can talk in English.
Okay.
मुंहिंजो नालो फिज़ा जतोई आहे। मां हैदराबाद में बिलोंग कंदी आहियां ऐं मां फाउंडेशन पब्लिक स्कूल में पढ़ंदी आहियां O levels.
My name is Minhal. I'm in the 8th grade and I live in Chicago and I'm from Karachi.
My name is Salar and I live in Buffalo Grove and I go to Stevenson High School.
My name is Hidayat Shah. My family is from Karachi. I go to university in University of Illinois, Chicago, studying law. I'm going to be going to my second year and yeah.
Obama भी Illinois में कयो, यूनिवर्सिटी में कयो।
My name is Kamran Simrao. My family is from Hyderabad. I go to Bullen Middle School in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Great.
मुंहिंजो नालो अब्दुल्ला जतोई आहे। मां पाकिस्तान मां आहियां, हैदराबाद मां फाउंडेशन पब्लिक स्कूल में पढ़ंदो आहियां, क्लास 9।
This guy.
My name is Reeb Ansari and my family is from Hyderabad and I am...
रोज़ सिंधी ॻाल्हाए यार, तेरे पीए सां रोज़ सुना। Okay, no problem. Go ahead in English. No worries.
And I'm in the 4th grade.
Okay.
मुंहिंजो नालो ज़रक आहे ऐं मां रोज़ोवत यूनिवर्सिटी वेंदो आहियां, पाकिस्तान मां आहियां ऐं हीउ मुंहिंजो लास्ट ईयर आहे रोज़ोवत यूनिवर्सिटी में।
चलो हाणे तव्हां खां शुरू कयूं था। तव्हां कॾहिं खां हिते पढ़ो पिया?
Almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years. तव्हां पंहिंजो स्कूलिंग हितां खां जेका शुरू कई? हाई स्कूल खां शुरू कई। हुतां खां किथां स्कूलिंग कयो?
हुतां खां मां कराची में पढ़ंदो आहियां, ब्रिटिश स्कूल ऑफ कराची में।
अच्छा, हिते जो तव्हां आया त पोइ तव्हांखे तकलीफ़ न थी त तालीम माहौल हुतां जे माहौल में एडजस्ट करण में?
थोरी तकलीफ़ थी, एडजस्ट थी वियो हिकिड़े साल जे अंदरि।
अच्छा, पोइ हिते जी तालीम निज़ाम ऐं हुन तालीम निज़ाम जे अंदरि तव्हांखे कहिड़ो फ़र्क़ु लॻे थो?
डिफरेंट आहे।
कीअं डिफरेंट आहे?
इन नॉलेज वाइज
सिलेबस हितां जो बहितर आहे?
सिलेबस इज़ बेटर।
ओके। टीचर्स जे रवैये जो को फ़र्क़ु आहे?
टीचर्स भी सुठा आहिनि हुतां खां।
सुठा कहिड़ा आहिनि? पढ़ाइनि सुठो था? दे आर सॉफ्ट एंड काइंड टू यू, या उहे जेको आहे पंहिंजो हुते सख़्त आहिनि, हिते उस्ताद जेके नरम आहिनि, या कीअं माना हुनखे सुठाई हुनजी खे पाण डिफाइन कयूं कीअं कंदासीं?
नॉलेज वाइज हुननि खे नॉलेज सुठी आहे।
एटमॉस्फेयर स्कूल जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन उते जी हिते जी तव्हांखे कहिड़ो फ़र्क़ु थियो?
एटमॉस्फेयर हिते बहितर आहे, मां सम्झां थो। मुंहिंजे हिसाब सां हिते यू फील सेफ हियर।
अकॉर्डिंग टू या। अच्छा, हीउ जेको तव्हां यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ो था पिया, लोन्स जी ॻाल्हि थिए थी पई, हिन वक़्तु बर्नी सैंडर्स बि ॻाल्हायो पिया।
जी जी।
तव्हां बर्नी सैंडर्स जी हिमायत कई या हिलरी क्लिंटन जी?
मां सपोर्ट पियो कयां बर्नी सैंडर्स खे पहिरियां, पर हू ड्रॉप आउट थी वियो आहे।
छो सपोर्ट पिया कयो?
Because he was offering free college refunds.
Okay.
And free education for all the students.
पर माण्हू चवनि था जेके बर्नी सैंडर्स जी मुखालिफ़ आहिनि उहे चवनि था त उहो हिकिड़ो पॉलिटिकल गिमिक हुयो जेको मटीरियलाइज़ न थी सघिया। डू यू थिंक लाइक दैट?
No, I don't think so. No, because he was telling the truth about.
तव्हांखे बर्नी सैंडर्स में एॾो विसा छो आहे?
Everything about him was right.
Okay. I think microphone should go there and let us talk. तव्हां बि स्टूडेंट लोन खयो आहे?
Yeah. I just applied for FAFSA, which is Free Association for Student Aid. That's where the students applied to get the loan from the government. I did it my freshman year, and now I'm going to be doing it for my second year. But with this second year, Illinois hasn't passed a budget, so my loan is dramatically low this year. So you were just talking about Bernie. If Bernie had become president and he would have implemented that free public schools, there would have been no need for the loans, and my family could have been much off easier.
You also trust Bernie?
Yeah, I wanted to vote for him.
You voted her?
Yeah, I voted for him in the primary.
And you also trust him?
Yeah, I trust him.
But people माण्हू चवंदा आहिनि त हू मटीरियलाइज़ न थी सघंदी बर्नी जेका ॻाल्हि आहे हू पॉलिटिकल हिकिड़ो नारो हुयो स्लोगन हुयो.
I feel like they said that because for public school, that's going to be taxpayer money. I feel like they don't trust him with the money. I feel that's the main reason they don't trust him. But I think that when taxpayer money goes to education, that's a good resource.
You know, चवनि था त 3 ट्रिलियन खां वधीक जो इहो बजट थिया जेकॾहिं समूरनि अमेरिकन कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स खे फ्री एजुकेशन कजे हा त इहे 3 ट्रिलियन किथां अचनि अमेरिकन जेका इकोनॉमी अॻे बि सफ़र पई करे तव्हां यंगस्टर्स बर्नी जे ॻाल्हियुनि में त अची विया माण्हू चवनि था त यंगस्टर्स जेके आहिनि उहे सोचनि नथा तंहिंजे करे उहे बर्नी जे नारेबाज़ी में अची विया. Why do you think that could be materialized?
अगर all the politicians या वॾा माण्हू जेके पंहिंजा टैक्सिस पे कंदा त पोइ उन्हनि खे थोरी आसानी पवंदी ऐं वॉर ते घटि वञनि त उन्हनि खे थोरा पैसा बचंदा.
तव्हां वटि को ॿियो आर्ग्यूमेंट आहे? हिकु चए थो त वॉर्स ख़तमु कंदो तंहिंजे करे पैसा बचंदा ऐं रिच जेके पीपल आहिनि उनखे टैक्स वधीक कंदो.
Tax pay करनि.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good argument for Bernie. That's what I would have
पर
to
ही
say.
सॼो सिस्टम त हले थो उहो जेके रिच जेके कॉर्पोरेट्स आहिनि उन्हनि जे बुनियाद ते ही सॼो अमेरिकन सिस्टम हले थो. हू त टैक्स ॾियण नथा चाहिनि. ओके हेॾां जो भेनरुनि खे Where you study?
No, I said, yeah, Romeoville High School.
You are in high school.
Yeah.
So you are not in the category where you have to take the loans because high school level is free, I think.
Yeah, it is. But soon I'll be applying to colleges, so I will have to do that also.
You are also ready to take the loans.
Yeah.
Do you think that a country like America, which is called the richest country of the world, the strongest country of the world, their kids, youngsters like you and like Shah Saab, they don't have an opportunity to have their education in their institutions?
I think there is the opportunity for like a kids to get an education here because the education is like a priority for here. So I do think like there's like education is important here. So education is a very like a widely like accustomed to every youngster here.
But the youngsters having no income, they are taking the loans for their education.
I think the reason we take out loans is it's like an investment. So when you do get in the workforce, you'll be able to pay it back.
What do you think about the education system of US?
I think it's a really good system.
Why you all praise the system? They are going to.
I think it's a good system, but some schools don't spend the money well, and therefore their education isn't as good as some other schools. And I think that they should spend the taxpayers' money more wisely instead of supporting other things.
Okay, the school in which you are going, you are studying, is that one of the good schools of the?
It's one of the top 10 in Illinois.
Illinois, top 10 Illinois. Okay. So now this is your turn.
I don't think that the education system is completely bad, but I think there are some definite faults. In elementary school, here in Illinois, there's a standardized exam called the ISAT, the Illinois Standardized Acceptance Test, and you take that, and I feel like the teachers help teach you to take that test. They don't actually, they teach you to memorize stuff. Now, going through that, I feel like now in college they actually teach me, and I feel like elementary school, middle school, and high school should learn from the universities and try and teach more than try and tell the students to memorize more.
What do you think? The education system of the US, the school you are going, are you satisfied with that?
I'm fine with it, but like I get what he means by like how they make us memorize more than like it's not actual learning where like you're learning how to implement something. It's just like you're learning something and you memorize it for the next test.
In which grade you are?
I'm a sophomore, so 10th grade.
No, 10th grade.
Yeah.
So you don't go into the experiments of natural science and biology and physics, you don't go through that?
I mean, they do, but not as much because it's more just preparing for the next test or essay. And then like by the time that rolls around and like after it's done, you just forget everything. And then like you memorize for like the exams and then after that you're done.
So what is the solution? Do you also think like that?
I agree that teachers are teaching to memorize and we're not actually like learning things.
In which grade you are?
I'm in 7th grade.
7th grade. And you also go into the experiments of science and biology and physics?
We're not at physics or biology, but yeah, science.
That will be the natural science, I think. Basic science.
Yeah.
So you go into the experiments or not?
Yeah.
Which experiments you have done?
Right now, we only have one science class, and that's going basically just through astronomy right now. So, but before we were going through like animals and like how they reproduce and the differences between humans.
Okay, in which grade you are studying, man?
In
The
fourth.
dear Ansari Sahab?
In fourth.
4th. And what is your take on the education system of your school?
It is good, but it's true that they are making you memorize more.
Okay? And you don't understand what they teach.
I do understand.
Then why you need to memorize? If you understand, then that makes you understand. That's
Well,
good.
They still want you to do good in the test, so they will want to review and review and review.
So you don't like reviews?
It's fine, but it could be a little repetitive. Too much.
So what do you want? To get rid of that repetition?
A little, yes.
And you want more things to be included in the syllabus? Because you have to study throughout the semester. What do you want?
I do want both. I do want to study, but I also want to learn new things and not just the same throughout the whole year.
Okay. ही जो को मेमोराइजेशन जो मसलो आहे यादगिरी असां वटि त रटो चवनि था
जी जी
तव्हां हुते पढ़ी आया हो हुते रटो वधीक आहे हिते वधीक आहे
हुते वधीक
हुते वधीक आहे पोइ हिननि खे ॿुधायो न त भई तव्हां
हुते रटो वधीक हिते घटि आहे हुते मेमोराइज़ इलाही कराईंदा आहिनि हुनजो लाइक हिकिड़ो सुवालु आहे हुनजो जवाबु हिकु पेज खां मथे हूंदो आहे त उहो हुनखे रटो हणी करे यादि करणो पवंदो आहे इट इज़ इन
ओके ॾियो वधीक ॾियो
मां त BDS कंदी आहियां फाइनल ईयर मुंहिंजो लास्ट सेमेस्टर आहे माशाल्लाह हिकिड़े बि साल में मुंहिंजी सप्ली न आई आहे आई डू टेक पोज़ीशन्स दीज बोथ आर माई ब्रदर सिस्टर्स बट द प्रॉब्लम इज़ इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द चाइल्ड त उनखे पढ़ी सम्झणो आहे या उनखे रटो हणणो आहे इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द चाइल्ड छोकिरा छा कंदा आहिनि शॉर्टकट्स कढंदा आहिनि पाकिस्तानी मां तव्हांखे ॻाल्हि थी ॿुधायां गाॾी सिखूं घुमूं फिरूं दैट्स द पाकिस्तान जो उसूल आहे अदा त पढ़ी आयो आहे ख़बर हूंदो त उहे रटो छोकिरियूं थोरियूं महिनती हूंदियूं आहिनि उहे महिनत करणु चाहींदियूं आहिनि पढ़णु चाहींदियूं आहिनि इहो ॿार जे मथां डिपेंड थो करे इट डज़न्ट डिपेंड्स तव्हां पाकिस्तान में रहो या अमेरिका में, it depends upon the child that how he or she wants to study. That's it.
तव्हां बि चओ था
It's my personal experience.
ॿुधायो ॾियो तव्हांजो छा ख़्यालु आहे पाकिस्तान जी तइलीम जे हवाले सां या हीअ जेको ॿुधो था अमेरिकन सिस्टम जे हवाले सां?
मां त चाहीं शुरू खां ई चाहींदी आहियां त मां अमेरिका में अची पढ़ां, कज़ अगरि असां ॿिन्हिनि खे रखी ॾिसूं त अमेरिका जी पढ़ाई मूंखे वधीक सुठी लॻंदी आहे.
Do you understand what she is saying? Okay.
अमेरिका जी मूंखे पढ़ाई वधीक सुठी लॻंदी आहे, लेकिन पाकिस्तान जी बि लेकिन हाणे ॾाढी चढ़ी वई आहे पढ़ाई. कराची में बेस्ट कॉलेजिस एंड बेस्ट स्कूल्स आहिनि, त मतिलबु हो बि अपोज़िशन त अची वियो आहे. ऐं रटो जीअं ज़ैनब चयो आई आहे.
Now we'll be moving towards the last session of the program. तव्हांखे पंहिंजे हिते जेको आहे you also took part in the activities of the politics. You supported Bernie or Hillary or the Trump?
As I didn't really participate in it because I'm not eligible to still vote or anything.
But there will be discussion in the family or the community?
In the community, yes, most of the time in like it's a school and like the history side of school. But as I would go for it, like family-wise, I would go through more of the democratic side because I think it's more fair and more like more polite in a way.
Okay.
That
do you have any kind of take on the political situation in the USA?
I'm usually on the Democratic side, but I feel as if Bernie wouldn't be a good president because he would, for us to have free education and free healthcare, we would have to raise taxes by a lot, and people already can't pay taxes as it is, and if we keep raising it, then people are just going to not be able to pay taxes even more, and our economy will start to crumble.
Yeah. And have your take on the politics? You are on the Democrat side. Why are you on the Democrat side?
Democrat side because I feel that's what I was always growing up with my family. So I wanted to talk about the taxes again for what Bernie was saying about. I don't know the exact percentage tax would increase by, but I don't think it would be such a high increase that people wouldn't be able to afford it.
Okay, microphone to that young man. Vote Findayo.
No, I've never been to like a small village or anything.
Sure.
Cause most of my family is in Karachi now, so that's
Karachi Findayo.
Yeah.
How many times in a year?
Once a year at least.
Every year you goes to Karachi.
Usually, yeah.
Okay. छा लॻंदो आहे तव्हांखे हिते रहणु भलो आहे हुते रहणु भलो आहे?
Well, personally, I'd rather live here, mainly because I'm used to living here now. But I feel like the living, how people say it's bad there. I feel like that's really exaggerated, and that it's not as bad as they make it seem.
What do you think? You go there?
I've never been to Pakistan. I'll be going for my first time in the winter, so I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't be able to compare.
Have you been in Pakistan?
I've been to Pakistan, I think,
What is your
3
preference
times.
to live here or to live there?
I would rather live here. It just seems like easier, and I haven't really been raised to be living over there, but I haven't really seen the villages.
Okay. Take the microphone. Would you like to live there in Pakistan or would you like to live in here?
Well, I would like to live in here too because I was raised here. And same thing, I wasn't raised to be lived in there. And it just seems like it's more easier.
You go to Pakistan?
Yeah, I go to Pakistan.
Do you meet your relatives and friends?
Yes.
And you love them? You like them?
Yes.
And then why don't want to go there and live
Well,
there?
I still actually
with
have
such
a
nice
lot
people,
of-
you like them.
I have a lot of relatives here too, from my dad's side. So both sides, there's a lot of relatives to live with.
Okay, good. Thank you. तव्हांजो छा ख़्यालु आहे?
About Pakistan and
हिते रहण जा प्रेफरेंस कयो या हुते रहण?
मुंहिंजी पूरी फैमिली होॾे आहे हिते मुंहिंजा हिकिड़ो भाउ आहे ऐं अबू आहे father. I want to live in Pakistan if I get a chance.
I've never been to Pakistan, so I've been staying here my whole life. So I feel like if you've stayed somewhere a more controlled time in your life, then I feel like you're more comfortable in that place. As for me, if I ever went to Pakistan, of course, yeah, as you said, there are like a lot of things are exaggerated over there. It's not as bad as people say it is. So I feel like if you were there then and you came here, you would prefer to live there because you grew up there and you're more comfortable in that place. That's for me. I grew up here. I'm more comfortable here, so I would choose to stay here.
And what about you?
I don't really have a choice whether I live there or here. I feel like they're both
You have been here?
Yeah. I feel like they're both great places. Though they're different, they have their differences. I feel like both are nice places to visit and to live.
Okay. Microphone है डालो. The presidential nominee. तव्हांजो छा ख़्यालु आहे? हुते पढ़ाई सुठी आहे, हिते पढ़ाई सुठी आहे?
पढ़ाई त ख़ैर अमेरिका में सुठी आहे, हुते त एतिरी टफ पढ़ाई न आहे, हिते ॾाढी डिफिकल्ट आहे पढ़ाई.
तव्हां पढ़िया हुते?
हिते न पढ़ियो.
पोइ तव्हांखे कीअं ख़बर हुई टफ आहे?
हुन पाकिस्तान खां वधीक टफ आहे हिते USA में.
कंहिं चयो तव्हांखे हीअ त सफ़ा मज़ो कयो वेठा आहिनि, चवंदा असां हिते पढ़ंदासीं हिते रहंदासीं?
ॾाढो ॿुधियो आहे माण्हुनि खां त हिते पढ़ाई ॾाढी सुठी आहे, माना ॾाढो पढ़बो आहे.
तव्हां छा था चयो, हिते पढ़णु चाहियो था, हिते रहणु चाहियो था हुते?
मां पाकिस्तान में पढ़णु थो चाहियां, छो जो हिते सभु रिलेटिव्स आहिनि, दोस्त वोस्त आहिनि, सभु हिन करे हिते सेटल
हुते
थियणु
हेॾी
मुश्किल
चवनि था
आहे.
त हुते रटो, साईं चयो पियो हुते रटो वधीक आहे.
रटो त ख़ैर आहे, ॾाढो रटो आहे. रटो माण्हू
रटो न आहे.
मुंहिंजो भाउ रटो हणे थो तॾहिं त रटो हणंदो. That's what I say, that रटा मत लगाओ. हे रटो हणनि था.
भाउ रटो थो हणे.
हाँ हणनि था रटो. हाँ, of course, they find the shortcuts and they want to get rid of it.
हिननि पाण सिंध बोर्ड खयो त माना हिननि कॾहिं रटो ई न आयो हूंदो.
अच्छा. Okay, no controversies. Thank you all of you for being with us. नाज़रीन, गुफ्तगू तव्हां ॿुधी अमेरिका में रहंदड़ जेके असांजा दोस्त आहिनि, उन्हनि जूं जेके किड्स आहिनि, उन्हनि सां गुफ्तगू कई ऐं उन सां गॾोगॾु टे असांजो जेको आहे पंहिंजो हुतां खां आयल जेके असांजा यंग दोस्त हुया, असांजूं ॿ भेनरूं हुयूं, उन्हनि सां गुफ्तगू तव्हां ॿुधी. प्रोग्राम जो वक़्तु पूरो थिए थो. पंहिंजे मेज़बान फयाज़ रश खे इजाज़त सदाई.